Well, Christmas is a wonderful time, don't get us wrong, but it can be a lot to organise, it can be stressful. This year, sitting down with family is taking priority over spending hours in the kitchen preparing all the usual trimmings.
But you can get the same effect without the same effort. We challenged Weekend Sunrise nutritionist Sarah Lorenzo to come up with some unconventional twists using traditional ingredients to create some culinary holiday favourites. And, of course, you've delivered, Sarah. I actually feel like I'm going to need all... Can you hold this for me? I need... Pete, can you hold this? I need all hands for this segment because you've got a variety of fun things.
So I've got some options that are quick, easy and healthy to make that are completely delicious and a little bit unconventional. So when you think about turkey, you think about stuffing and you think about the fat kind of the dripping and all that kind of stuff that can feed 12 to 15 people. I've done something completely different where I've made turkey meatballs. Now, instead of going down the cranberry path, what I've done is I've put lots of herbs in there with some mince and I've just thrown some oats in there and I've made those meatballs. And another one which is like oats in the meatball. Yeah, you can substitute it for flour.
Yeah, it's yum.
And then, yeah, it is. And then something else I've done is one of my one tray meals, which is I've just got a turkey breast and sliced it, done it with some cauliflower, 15 minutes, great for a small family. They're my options there. And a little bit of trivia, why we have turkey on Christmas Day is because of King Henry VIII, because he wanted a bird for every festive day. So it comes back to the 15th
Good old
century.
King Henry.
Yes, that's a little bit of something. Who would have known a bit of history? Yeah, so
because
there it is.
Eat that much turkey, other parts of it. But these, I mean, obviously that would work at any time of the year.
Yeah, correct.
Ham.
Okay, so
sorry.
You've been eyeballing this ham.
I've been eyeballing this ham since you walked in the building.
I've done something a little bit different with ham. So usually the glaze is very sweet. I've made a glaze and I've done it with some orange rind. I've done it with some cinnamon. Yes, you can. So I wanted it to be really low in sugar. I've used actually some olive oil instead of butter. And then, you've got to go across the top maybe even.
What do you mean?
I don't know, just to get the flavour. Yes, definitely off the top. It's so easy to do. I created the glaze because I really wanted it to be low in sugar for those. You're loving that.
You beauty.
For people who maybe just don't want to have all the sugar that you naturally get with a glaze. And I have done it with what Mon's got. I have done it with a cauliflower mash.
That's delicious.
Yes, you absolutely can. And we have ham. It's a Germanic pagan tradition to have a wild boar at harvest time. Sorry, how's it going, Matt? That could be a key.
So this is again, you're so sneaky because
it's got so many herbs. I've got cinnamon in there. I've got mixed spice in there. Orange rind.
And how long did you cook it for?
And I put a bit of Worcestershire. 5 minutes to make, 45 minutes in the oven.
Wow. Okay.
It is so quick, simple, and easy to do.
What do you intend on doing with that when you leave the building?
Cutting it up and giving it to you to take home.
Thank you. Or just put it in a satchel. I'll sling it over my shoulder.
Cauliflower mash is delicious.
It is easy.
Okay. The pudding.
So the pudding, they usually take 5 weeks to make. I don't like making things in 5 weeks, even 5 hours. Quick, simple, easy, delicious. So I made these really cute mini Christmas puddings. Basically, I just actually soaked some dried fruits and I did it in apple juice instead of rum. I just didn't have rum. I threw oats, eggs, cinnamon again in there, some mixed spice, and then baked it. Now, I don't even have a pudding dish, so I just put it in a muffin tray and baked it as you would a muffin, and I've got that with a custard. And then this took me half an hour to do all up. So these are simple, easy, delicious options for Christmas Day.
Are you going to have some
that are tight?
Oh, God, you're underplaying the role of the custard.
This is actually here, but it's quite... When I created this, they're actually really dense inside. Like when you open it, it still has all the elements.
That is so
As you can see, it's got all the elements of a...
I actually prefer that.
You're not a ham eater, are you? What a shame.
No, but anyway,
right.
Mom can have the turkey. Yes.
I'm going to have this.
Yeah.
Sarah, you've outdone yourself as
usual. But this is all just so easy to do and delicious.
I actually prefer that to a pudding.
Yeah.
It's only easy.
It is a pudding. It is a pudding.
It is a pudding.
It's a mini
I prefer it to one that took
What do you mean?
5
Is it a
weeks.
faux pudding?
It's out. Sort of.
I prefer just one that
it's a
takes
my
5
mock
weeks to do.
mock of one.
5 weeks.
It's just an excuse
You're
for us
never
to
going to
eat.
get the return on investment on a 5-week
It's
pudding.
a medieval tradition, that.
Yum.
Is it?
Yes, it comes from the 14th and 15th century.
Look
Your
at you.
conversation.
I know the history of the
King Henry.
Thank you, Sarah.
Custard, a glaze.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas indeed, and don't go too far with that ham. Thanks, Sarah.